Y'all see what I see? What the hell? What the hell you got doing them tires in your truck, Ray? Got no room in the back, man. Them some bitches are heavy, man. And they clean, so I stuck them in the back seat, y'all. It's a work truck right here. Okay guys, good morning. Well, it ain't even morning, man. It's lunchtime. So we didn't work yesterday, which was Monday, or today. Well, the weather's been bad, so of course today they said it was gonna rain, and it ain't rained none. So, you know, I could have done some work today, considering yesterday was soaking wet all day. So we got a lot to do coming this week. You know, we're gonna have to really push. You know, we're gonna have a couple of long days to be able to catch up, you know, but you know, that's all a part of it. I'm up for the challenge, man, you know. So everybody will be back at work tomorrow. Yesterday we got my wife another car, a new car. So that took all day long, man. I mean, dude. So just a lot, man, you know, a lot. So I kind of want to touch on the video yesterday, some of the comments and stuff, man. And again, I'm grateful for all the comments. I kind of want to clarify a few things because, well, it's me. I don't think I was clear enough on some of the things I was talking about. So one guy came in the comments and he asked me about, you know, well, he told me that he don't make guys pay for equipment no matter what, you know. Well, let me tell y'all what my philosophy is on equipment and guys and damaged equipment and all that. So if we're out working, you know, and so if we're out working and a guy weed eater breaks, you know, for whatever reason, I don't even look at it if he was rough on the weed eater or what, you know. I don't even go that deep into it. But if he's running a weed eater and he's weed eating a property and the weed eater breaks, whatever, never had that happen, but, you know, other than, you know, maybe losing one of the eyes, you know, on the steel weed eaters, you know, where the string comes out at. But if he loses, if he breaks the weed eater, blower, and when I'm talking about equipment, I'm talking about all the stick equipment. You know, weed eater, edger, blower, hedge trimmers, and that kind of thing. So if he damages a weed eater, blower, edger, or any piece of stick equipment on the job while we're working, I don't make them pay for that. Whether I need a new one or get that one fixed or whatever. I don't make them pay for that, okay? I chalk that up to, you know, just a part of being in business, and I don't have a lot of that, to be quite honest with you guys. I don't have a lot of equipment breaking on the job, because I buy steel stuff and I put ethanol-free gas and everything. So, I mean, I gotta say, man, and I'm trying to think, make sure I don't tell a lie. I can't think of a time that a steel weed eater broke down on me on a job, ever, unless the head popped off and I lost one of the eyes that the string goes through for the bump head. That's the only thing that, in my experience, that I've had go wrong with a weed eater. Yeah, the whole time. Now, of course, before I started using ethanol-free fuel, they were hard to start, you know. But like I told you guys a week or so ago, I ain't never took no stick equipment or a backpack blower or any kind of blower back to the dealer for nothing. Never. Never. Not for repairs, not for nothing. So I just kind of wanted to clarify that. Now, one guy came on there and said he don't make guys pay for nothing and this and that. Well, you know, everybody does things a little bit different, man. I'm trying to pay these guys top dollar, and a part of getting paid top dollar is efficiency with your time and efficiency with everything you do, and that includes keeping up with the equipment. That's that's something that we shouldn't even have to really even talk about, man. You know, these weed eaters and blowers and edgers and stuff, they're all very expensive. And what kind of, I think, to me, and everybody does it their own way, I think, to me, if a guy leaves a piece of equipment somewhere or he don't put it in the rack correctly, and though I've trained them correctly on how to put it in the rack, why would I not show them many times? At some point, the employee has to take responsibility for his job and for what he does and what he don't do out here, you know. So, you know, if he loses a piece of equipment, leaves a piece of equipment, don't put it in the rack for whatever reason, don't matter to me. He gonna get charged something for that piece of equipment if he wants to keep working out here. Now, he don't have to. He has a choice. He can either take responsibility for the piece of equipment that he lost. I mean, it's verified that he lost it, left it, or just, you know, or he cannot work out here no more. You know, one or the other. And I don't never, you know, take full retail, and I don't never take it all at one time. I'll say, okay, let's do, you know, $50 a week, $30 a week, where it don't kill their paycheck, and it don't, and it's enough for me to be able to be okay with them staying on, and them understanding that, you know, if you can't get the equipment from point A to point B, you can't be in this line of work. And the guy went on to say, I don't remember who it was, and it's cool, you know, I'm not mad or upset or nothing. The guy went on to say, you know, he'd write them up or fire. Well, I don't spend all my time. I don't spend time writing guys up and all of that, man. And if I fired every guy that made a bad decision or made a mistake, then I would be in a constant state of training more so than I already am. That costs a lot more money than a weed eater and an edger or a blower or, you know, whatever. I'm telling you, it does. I mean, I know guys don't think that. Well, it's easy for guys to to say, well, I just fire them. Well, okay. I don't, you know, it's not that easy. Yeah, I can fire them, but there are ramifications for firing guys, and there's a price to pay for firing guys. You know, in the course of the season, you know, and the guys were saying, well, you know, you should have trained them better or whatever. Well, you know, I don't know what else I can do to train them any better, you know. And you got to keep in mind that the kind of guys that you get working out here in this line of work, they're not Harvard graduates out here. They don't have a damn bachelor's degree in coming out here doing landscape work, and they have to learn. How do you teach somebody? How do you teach somebody how to keep up with the equipment? How was that something that I can teach them, other than the fact that, okay, when you get done with equipment, it goes in the rack like this. Show them once, twice, 3 times, 10 times, whatever it takes. It goes in the rack like this. The blower goes in the rack like that. You know, we got 10 yards to do today. If we leave something at the first yard, then we got a problem, because we can't do the second yard, and so on. I could fire them, right? I could fire them, start from scratch on the next person, then have to do it again. Or I can give them a choice. You can either help me pay for the new piece of equipment that you lost, Big difference in losing and breaking, if you ask me. You know, breaking equipment is just things that happen because they're mechanical things, and y'all know mechanical things are prone to break, right? Losing them, oh hell to the no, man, hell no. And you costing a lot more when you lose a piece of equipment, leave a piece of equipment, or however you want to look at it. The equipment is no longer available to do the second property for the day. Then it costs you a lot more than the price of the weed eater, right? Because now you got to go to the backup weed eater, and for no reason, you know. And 9 times out of 10, the backup weed eater is not as good as the main one that you use. And then you got to take the time to go to the dealer and buy another weed eater, because the business ain't gonna go without the weed eaters required to run. The business ain't gonna go without the equipment required to run blowers, weed eaters, and all that. It's not gonna go without that because an employee lost it or left it. And if that employee wants to make top dollar, now, if you're paying a guy $10 an hour, $11 an hour, I expect that kind of stuff. I expect them to be slipping like that. But see, I don't pay guys that. I pay guys a lot more than that. So you got to take that into consideration too. Well, Ray, I can't believe you make a guy pay for a piece of equipment. Well, what should I do? Please, you guys, y'all leave me a comment on what should I do. Yell at them. No. You shouldn't have left that piece of equipment. Is that what I should do? Or, oh, you're fired. Get the hell out of my truck. Is that what I should do? You know, if you're out here and you're making $17, $18, $20 an hour, and you don't know that the equipment needs to be locked on the trailer, and you don't know that not to leave the weed eater at somebody's house, you don't know that, then you ain't worth $16, $17, $18, or $20 an hour. You know? And I get it. We all make mistakes. I make them. They make them. And when I make a mistake in the business, I have to pay. Right? There's no choice in the matter. I have to pay one way or the other. And if a guy that works for me makes a mistake in the business, I have to pay too. All I'm saying is that since he lost the equipment, left the equipment, whatever, anything other than breaking the equipment, then I want to make him pay something too. I'm not going to charge on retail. He's going to have to pay something. He's going to have to feel the pinch of that just a little bit. Just like I have to feel the pinch of it. And I ain't lost nothing. Well, you're the business owner. That's right. And to being a business owner, I want to make sure that we keep that kind of thing to a very minimum. Because that's the kind of thing that will, that's the kind of thing that can really cost you a lot of money and a lot of profit and a lot of headache. So let's play it on out. So the other scenario is, okay, you fire them. Okay? You fire them. You still got to go replace the weed eater. The weed eater still got to be replaced. So there's the $400, give or take. And then you got to hire somebody else to take his place. You got to weigh that, man. At least I do. I have to weigh that. Because I've been in business so long and long enough to know that training guys is costly. I'm just saying it is. And it would be hard for me to continue to work a guy, and after he done lost a piece of equipment, not broke it, lost it, difference, big difference. After he done lost a piece of equipment, for me to keep paying him, $18 an hour or so, whatever, that would be a problem for me. I wouldn't, I feel a certain type of way about that. But if I know that he has taken responsibility for the lost or left piece of equipment, and that he's willing to help me purchase another one in any kind of way that he can, you know, like I said, I take $30 a week out of their check or something. And if we have a real bad week, then I won't take nothing. But they need to acknowledge and feel the pinch a little bit as well as me. I have to buy the blower either way. And I haven't left the blower or lost the blower or a weed eater or whatever. I have nothing to do with that, but I'm having to come out of my pocket full of retail. You think that's fair? When the guys are making top dollar out here? I don't think that's fair. And I don't think that that's teaching these young men how to be men. And just in summation here, every time that has happened, where they left a piece of equipment or didn't lock down a piece of equipment, and they had to pay for it, or pay something. They never have to pay retail, just get that straight. And they had to pay something. It never has happened again with that particular employee, never. Because it becomes important to them. Because they know that if they lose that piece of equipment, leave that piece of equipment, that it's going to cost them more than me yelling at them. You know, and keep in mind that I got the top racks money can buy. I'm not asking them to, you know, strap it down with a damn bungee cord or nothing. I got the green touch racks and locking mechanisms and everything. So, you know, it's not like I haven't put them in a position not to be able to leave the equipment. It's not like I haven't put them in a position to succeed as far as that goes. And then the way we do the properties is another way. You know, you weed eat, come back to the truck, grab the blower, blow, or you edge, then you weed eat, then you blow, and it's all coming back to the truck. Put the equipment up, grab the other piece of equipment. Go around the house, put the equipment up, grab the other piece of equipment. I mean, for you to leave a weed eater in somebody's backyard, man, I don't know what the hell, man. I mean, I don't know how you did that. You know, making $18 to $20 an hour. You know. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm talking about, y'all. Yesterday, I just kind of wanted to clear that up. And everybody does things different, man, you know. I want to teach these young men how to be men. I want to teach these young men how to damn be accountable for what they do. You know, it's important, man. But anyway, this is Ray, and I'm going to kick back with y'all, man. Peace out. So I kind of just want to show y'all the difference in the Tweel tires and the regular tires. Now, these tires right here that you see, these are the ones that were on the Ferris, okay? And of course, we're going to keep them because of the, not because of the tire, but because of the 5-bolt pattern. You know, all the Exmarts have 4. So, I just want to show y'all the difference in size. So, there you have it. There's quite a difference in size, y'all. So, and it's taller and everything. It's pretty big, a pretty big difference. So I may have to adjust this deck on the Ferris. But yeah, I'm gonna put this one on, and then we're gonna take it for a spin in the yard, and get ready to go to work tomorrow, man. It's another day. Peace out. All right, y'all. There it is, man. Ooh. That's that Ferris with that cat diesel with them Tweel tires. Damn near unstoppable machine right there, y'all. Unstoppable. I got the solid front casters on order. They're coming. They'll be here next week. And yeah, probably gonna end up taking those plates right there off But man, there it is, y'all. Ooh, man, that is a beast, man. Now we got a show enough mower, y'all. Ready to go. And I know, guys, that the 12 tires cost a lot, but I really believe in them, man. You know, and no, didn't nobody give them to me, y'all. I bought them with the money I make cutting grass. That's what I did. And this machine looks 10 times better, man. I mean, dude. So now we at the 31 horsepower Cat engine with a lightning going on there, and 61-inch deck, backup mower, y'all. That's a freaking backup mower. If you got a backup mower like that, that means you damn are balling. Or the engine could blow up tomorrow. You know, who knows, man? You never know. I got some cuts we're gonna be doing tomorrow with it. I may have to adjust the deck a little bit. Wow, y'all, what a freaking difference. But to be honest, man, since I'm really the only one that's going to be on this mower, then I know how to adjust the deck accordingly. So yeah, you want to hear it run. You want to hear it run. Oh.